Hi there. In this video we're going to be discussing Tesla's Little Suzi. This is a really nice one to learn because it has a really great aggressive sort of rock and roll acoustic strum to it, and it uses a lot of basic chords, although it still is a little fast in its movements, but I thought it'd be a really good one for us to take a look at. So what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at A, G, D, and E minor. So those are the first chords that you would want to make sure that you know. A, G, D, and E minor. Okay, the second thing is the strum, and what I want to do is I want to play you the very beginning of the song so you can kind of hear what the strum sounds like. So here it is. Okay, so what we want to do is replicate that kind of strum. Now again, what you're going to notice is I'm not starting or stopping. It's just a constant flow back and forth of my arm. So the best thing you can always do with any song, of course, is to start off by scratching to the song. Just try and get comfortable with those strumming patterns. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a little bit so you can hear it a little bit better. And of course, you can deviate from that pattern as much as you need to make it sound a little more organic, to make it feel a little more comfortable to you. But now let me add those chords in so you can hear what that's going to sound like. So I'm going to use A, G, and D. So here's the beginning of the song. You'll notice I'm playing A with these three fingers. It doesn't matter if you use these three fingers or this one finger or whatever's comfortable for you. It's perfectly fine. So here's what this sounds like. I've got see, I'm going A, G, and then D, G. So that's the intro, and that's also the verse. Now the next section of the song is the chorus, and what you're doing is you're going G, that's the part we need to talk about. It's a little bit different. You're going G to D to A, and then you're going to do it again, G, D, A, but the second time you've got this little kind of rock and roll, power chordy, AC/DC-ish kind of riff in there. So what's happening is, instead of going to A with these three fingers or with these three fingers, I'm going to go to the A with this one finger over those three strings at the same time. That way I can use the middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. I'm going to press right there and play that note, and then I'm going to my A chord. So I'm separating when I strum. I'm strumming the 6th string, and then I'm strumming the bottom 5. And if you know what a power chord is, of course, I'm using this A more as a power chord than I am a full open chord. So I'd have strum another A in there to finish out that measure. And then it goes to E minor, E minor to D. So E minor, D, G, D. So the end chord progression does that. And then we're right back into... Now, needless to say, again, the hard part about this is trying to get the movements to happen while you're strumming. And the most important thing to remember at all times, if you can think of it this way, always think of your right hand as being in charge. You never want to stop strumming. You never want to slow down to accommodate your left hand. But that has to start with you knowing your chords well enough. If you try and play this song and you're not capable of making these chord changes on time, the best thing that you can do is, again, as in some of my other videos, is practice bouncing. Don't even strum, don't play along with the song, nothing like that. Just practice trying to bounce to get your fingers stronger and faster, getting used to that muscle memory of making the shapes that you want. Now in this video you'll notice too I'm using a 4-finger G as opposed to the 3-finger G. It doesn't matter. You can use either one. 4 or 3 fingers perfectly fine. So take a look at it and see what you can do.